Of course, this depends on your chosen strategy, but if you would like to get UPC codes, you want to go ahead and start with the process, you have a couple of options. GS1 is the staple. It's where all brands go and get their UPC codes. It's where the juice brand that I showed you gets their UPC. It's where everyone gets their UPC codes. Why do they go to GS1 barcodes? Because it always works. When you buy barcodes at GS1, you know you're getting an original barcode. You know you're getting a barcode that belongs to you. But there's an alternative. And I recommend this especially to Amazon sellers because Amazon sellers don't have the need for a UPC code to be correct on the first try. With this alternative, you could actually use two UPC barcodes, and it's like 10 times cheaper than just one in GS1. For just one, it costs $25, but GS1 has a minimum of 10. So you have to spend $250 at GS1. And I've already recommended to you many different alternatives, many different ways for you to get information, get some tools that are free or just cost very little amount because Amazon, there's a lot of investment involved with Amazon. You want to try to minimize that investment as much as possible. So yes, you can get GS1. You can sign up for GS1 and get some barcodes there, but I'm not going to show you how to get GS1 barcodes because I am a huge fan of this website called nationwidebarcode.com. And nationwidebarcode.com has, I'm sure you can see this, GS1 originated UPC barcodes. So these barcodes came from GS1, but what's the difference? Well, these are recycled, okay? It's possible that they might be used already. Most of them, I would say about 98% of it, you're good. It's very rare. I would almost call you lucky if you have a UPC code that was already been used. When you're inputting this into the system, the Amazon Seller Central system, it'll tell you if it's already been used or not. But it's very rare. But even if it does happen, you still pay a bunch less. Let me show you. Anyway, you're in nationwidebarcode.com. Then you go ahead and scroll down until you get to these blue buttons. And on the right side, on the top, you see Amazon UPCs. And we're selling on Amazon and we're looking for UPCs. It's got to be that, right? So keep scrolling down. You don't need to read the information. You can actually go to the pricing chart. That's what interests me a lot. Here's the pricing chart. I told you 10 UPC barcodes at GS1 cost $250. Now here, 10 of them will cost you $2.80. And I actually think they reduced the price. I actually think they reduced the price a lot because it used to be like $40. But 10 of these basically cost you what one will cost you at GS1. So it's very useful. It's very useful to get nationwide barcodes. Sometimes you buy like 5 and 4 of them don't work and one of them does. Like 5, you're still paying $20, which is like way less than one in GS1. You're getting 5. And if 4 of them don't work, and so 5 is still way cheaper than 1. So it's much better to go through nationwidebarcode.com, especially if you're just going to be an Amazon seller. So this is what you do here, okay? Okay, this is also new. I acknowledge that I have read and understand the terms and conditions. That was a car, by the way. I don't know if you heard this. It's a car. I have not read the terms and conditions, but I'm just going to proceed anyway. Let's just say I want 10 UPC codes, my personal or business name. It could be my Amazon store name. I'm going to put here Alex's or Alex Amazon store, an email address for the order, your email here at gmail.com. Make sure it's an email that you have access to. I obviously don't have access to this, but I'm not actually going to place an order. And then I have clicked on the link, read, understand the terms and agreement, and click add to cart. Your cart's going to look like this. 10 of them for $28. That's pretty good. That's pretty cheap. I really enjoy that. You can really put whatever country. I would put Puerto Rico if it allowed me to, but Puerto Rico's not here. So I'm going to put Puerto Rico zip code and discount code. Normally you would look on Google and be like, hey, is there a discount code for nationwidebarcode.com? But you don't have to because the discount code is right up here. 50% off sale through July 31st. Use coupon code promo 50 at the time of checkout. Okay. Promo 50. Look at that, $14. $14 for 10 of them. Huge, huge, huge difference. You're talking $250 for 10 of them through GS1, $14 for 10 of them in nationwidebarcode.com. You could throw away 3 of them. You could throw away 8 of them. You could throw away 9 of them, and it's going to be cheaper than just one. So nationwide barcode is pretty good. Definitely try it out. If you're too scared, I would say, get 5 of them or 1 to start. Use the coupon code so you pay something silly, and you can see how nationwidebarcode.com is very, very useful. Pay with PayPal or credit card. I love paying with PayPal. PayPal is, for me, it's the safest way. I'm not actually going to pay for anything because I already have 100 UPC codes because it's on sale and I want to take advantage. So you're going to get an email, and the email looks a lot like this. Okay, your purchase from Nationwide Barcode. You're not going to get redirected. You're not going to be like, oh, it's going to take you where you need to go. No, you're going to get an email. Check your spam if you haven't received the email, or check that you actually put the right email, or an email that you have access to. It's very important because they're going to send you your UPC codes right here, and it's going to be the first link. You can view your order details and download your barcodes at blah, blah, blah. Click on that link. Then once you see the stop sign, that means you're in the right place. Then you want to go ahead and find those blue buttons again. And on the left-hand side, when you look, it's a little bit lower. Like the blue buttons are a little bit higher. Now, I think they changed a lot of things. Here, you'll see certificate of authenticity, and right below it, you'll see a list and a bunch of numbers. You want to click on that thing that says list. And you click on that thing that says list, it'll download. I already downloaded 14 times because I've done this class a lot. And let's go ahead and find those numbers. I don't need my email. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need none of these. I'm going to go ahead and show you what this list looks like. Here is my list. I bought 100 of them. There's 2 columns, a UPC and an EAN. In my 10 years of Amazon management, have I ever seen anybody use an EAN? No, but I keep it there just in case. And there's the UPCs. The UPCs is what you will use. Now, I've used a lot of these, so I added this column. I added the X's. And I used the ones at the bottom too, so I added some X's at the bottom, but I still have plenty left. So, because I've done this class lots of times, and I'm going to go ahead and use this one next. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get the process started. I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to keep this in my back pocket. Then I'm going to head on over to Seller Central. The computer needs to load. Once I head over to Seller Central, I have everything that I need. I have my UPC codes. I have it minimized. I have the file there, and I'm ready to begin the process of adding my item into Seller Central.